How to stay in shape without going to the gym. Lots of people hate the gym. They find it boring or repetitive, and they don't like to exercise in front of other people. So what's the solution? Well, a lot of people turn to working out at home as a way to get in shape without doing all that boring cardio at the gym. But buying a workout machine isn't always easy. You have to figure out where to put it. You have to figure out how much it's going to cost you. And if you don't use it consistently, then all the money that you put into it is kind of wasted. So what should you do? Here are some ways that you can stay fit without going to the gym. Tip 1. Wake up early. The first time my mother-in-law challenged me to get up at 5:00 a.m., I thought she was crazy. I'm not a morning person. I'm not a night owl either. But according to the fitness gurus, waking up early is one of the best things you can do for your body. And once I tried it out, I was sold. It's an amazing way to start your day, and it's easy to make a habit that sticks with you for life. And that's why I challenge you. Wake up at 5:00 a.m. every day this week. Tip 2. Consume some fruit, such as an apple, banana, or oats. If you're like me, the most appealing thing about working out is that it gives you a legitimate excuse to eat whatever you want. But even if you have no interest in actually getting into shape, there are still plenty of reasons to eat healthier, and staying active doesn't necessarily mean going to the gym. Trying to eat healthy can be a pain, especially for a college student like me who can't afford a lot of groceries and isn't exactly sure what's healthy and what isn't. It's so easy to just grab some chips and call it a day. The one problem is that if you want to get in shape without having to go to the gym, sometimes you do have to make an effort. My favorite solution for this is trying new fruit. I know how good fruits are for me, but so many of them taste too sweet or too bland for my liking. Instead of buying a whole bunch of fruit I'm not sure I'll like, I've taken to trying different kinds at the grocery store whenever I go shopping. This way, I get more fruit in my diet while limiting the amount of money I spend on food that will just end up rotting in my fridge if I don't eat it fast enough. Tip 3. Start your morning run at 5:30. Most of us are looking for ways to stay in shape without having to actually go to the gym. Working out outside is not only more enjoyable, but it can also be more rewarding. By scheduling your workout routine around your natural wake-up time, you'll be increasing the likelihood of actually getting in that morning jog or bike ride. Schedule it for any later, and you increase the chances that other things will come up and you won't get a chance to work out. Put on your sneakers when you get home from work, and then set an alarm for 5:30 a.m. so that you have time to go out before work. After all, there's no better way to start your day. Tip 4. Begin performing push-ups, pull-ups, double bar squats, and free squats. If you've got a busy schedule and need a quick way to maintain your fitness, try doing push-ups, pull-ups, double bar squats, and free squats. These exercises are all body weight based, so they can be done anywhere. Tip 5. Try to eat within 30 minutes of your workout. After a full day of work in school, it can be tough to motivate yourself to get up and get moving again. The last thing you want to do when you finally collapse onto the couch is exercise, but it's important not to let yourself get too far behind in your workout routine. You should try to eat within 30 minutes of your workout, as this will help your body recover fully from its exertion. Eating within half an hour will also help you avoid eating unhealthy snacks, which are tempting when you're tired and hungry after a workout. Tip 6. Stop eating in large quantities. Figuring out how to stay in shape when you can't afford a gym membership or don't live in an area that has a free one nearby is a common problem. But it's not impossible, nor does it mean you need to get on the treadmill in order to try to lose weight. You can work out at home just as easily as you would at the gym, and in some cases, easier, with some simple exercises and self-discipline. The first step is to stop eating so much. Most people tend to eat too much because they don't realize how much they're eating until they've already finished their meal. and cannot physically fit any more food into themselves anyway. If you make a conscious effort to stop eating when you're still hungry, instead of continuing until your plate is empty, which is what most people do, you'll find that you're full before you know it and have no room for seconds or dessert. Tip 7. Make an effort to eat at home rather than in a restaurant. We humans weren't meant to sit in a cubicle all day, come home, and then sit on the couch while we nibble on takeout. We're meant to move around. In our modern world, we've made lots of changes that keep us out of our natural habitats, like moving away from the farm where we might have had to walk or ride a horse to get anywhere. But even if you live somewhere with public transportation or you drive a hybrid vehicle, chances are that you don't walk as much as your great-great-grandparents did. And it shows. The good news is that we can change. It just takes some time and effort. Try to make an effort to eat at home rather than in restaurants. This will keep you from having the option of eating out when you're too tired to prepare dinner for yourself, or when you'd rather not have another night of takeout Chinese food and would prefer something more nutritious. Even if it's just twice a week, cooking at home will be a lot better for your waistline and your wallet than eating out. Tip 8. Eat extra fruits and raw vegetables in your free time. As a medical student, I'm often asked if I can give any advice for people who want to lose weight. The answer is usually simple: eat less. That's it. Most of us don't need any exercise tips. We've known how to do that since 2nd grade. The thing that gets in the way of eating less is the desire to eat more. If you can keep a handle on your appetite, you'll find it easier to cut back on calorie intake than if you're struggling with the willpower to work out. This is why I recommend adding a few extra fruits and vegetables into your life. Berries are especially good because they taste wonderful and are relatively low in calories, but you can choose any fruit or vegetable you like. If you're feeling hungry, this strategy will help fill you up without expanding your waistline. You might want to start by replacing half of your lunch with some fruit, or eat an extra piece of fruit after dinner instead of snacking later on in the evening. Soon enough, it will feel normal and natural to eat this way. Tip 9. Eat carbohydrates and lean protein. The United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, recommends that adults should consume at least 130 grams of carbohydrates every day, and one study found that this amount can help people feel more satisfied with their meals and less likely to overeat. And most Americans don't get enough protein. The USDA recommends 10 to 35% of your calories from protein, but the average American gets only 15%. Protein keeps you feeling fuller longer than fat or carbs, which can help prevent overeating. So be sure to include some lean protein at every meal. One easy way to fit more protein into your diet is by switching from white rice to brown rice, which has nearly twice as much protein per serving. Tip 10. Ensure that you get 7 hours of sleep per day. It's a common myth that you can compensate for lack of sleep by exercising more. It's true that many people feel refreshed after a good workout, but this is usually due to chemicals released in the brain during exercise, not because of the effect on your body. In fact, your body needs 7 hours of sleep to properly recover from exercise. And if you don't get that much sleep, your body won't be able to repair itself as well. Tip 11. Stay hydrated. It's common knowledge that eating and exercising are the 2 basic pillars of weight loss, but most people overlook the importance of hydration. In fact, fluids can account for up to 1/3 of your daily caloric intake, so it's important to keep track and make sure you're drinking enough. The amount of water you need every day varies from person to person, but in general, women should aim for 9 glasses, about 2 liters, and men should aim for 13 glasses, about 3 liters. The reality is that you don't need a complex list of things to do in order to stay healthy. It should be simple and straightforward, and that's exactly what it is. It's not just one thing that you can do, it's the combination of things, done together, that will give you the best chance at staying fit. Even if there were some magic pill out there that would allow you to be the best version of yourself without changing your lifestyle, why would you want to take something when you could naturally stay healthy with relatively little effort? Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel, The Good Fat, for more amazing content like this.